just here. I'm going to just ask you where you lived before you started working here. Did you were you in the service or?
Yes.
You were. Okay. Are you from Midtown?
No, I'm actually from Mount Vernon.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
As I was walking back toward the restaurant, I heard screaming. I turned around, and then I saw a car careening down 7th Avenue on the sidewalk of Times Square in the opposite direction.
What went through your mind when you were seeing this?
At that point, I was kind of confused. I thought the car was just, going to stop, turn around, because people do that. They make wrong turns. But this guy kept going. He crashed into the pole. He got out of the car. He began screaming, no particular words, but he just utter screaming. He was swinging his arms at the same time. The traffic agent at the time said, "Get him, get him." At this point, I still didn't know what he had done. So I ran over, and then I saw people attempting to grab him, but he kept pulling away. He got away from 3 of them, and then I tackled him. Once I tackled him, another off-duty officer, and then later found out he was an off-duty officer, came and assisted me along with one other person.
How did you take him down?
I tackled him from the waist.
Was he running at the time?
He was running. So he was running by me, so I tackled him from the side. When I got him to the ground, we turned him over, and the cops, seconds later, came over to assist us and put in the cuffs on his hands. He was still resisting arrest. I was laying on top of him, and I got up off of him to get the other arm into the handcuffs. At this point, the cuffs were placed on his wrists. We assisted in picking him up. We brought him over to the southeast corner of 45th Street. We laid him down until the police units came to put him in the vehicle.
I know you're not an expert, but being involved in the scene and seeing him and looking him in the eye, did he seem like something was wrong with him, or?
There was something wrong with him. They think there's an assumption that he was drunk. I've worked in security for 25 years, and I'm not, again, like you said, I'm not a doctor as well, but I know what alcohol does. I've seen it for 25 years. That wasn't alcohol. I think at this point, once everything he was placed in the car, I then walked down the street and walked and see what all the damage he had caused, and then after that point, he was already taken into custody.
Have you ever experienced anything like this in your job?
No.
It must be really tough on you then.
It's a little rough right now. I'm still going through it. It's a little hard to deal with.
Did you get injured? I see you had a little cut.
No, I've had that for many years.
Okay. All right. When you saw him running, did he look like he was falling over, or?
Nope.
No.
No.
Describe a little bit of that for me.
He was running as if he wasn't drinking, but he was running as if he was trying to get away from something, like the police or something or whatever. But he was screaming at the same time he was running.